but I play one on the internet. And on the phone, as always, the OG, the triple OG of the Ultra Heelz.
It's your boy Alex, the motherfucking Hill, aka the Stanley of podcasting, also known as the man that appeared girl and come across space. Ever run to a cross space, and sometimes he wish he could find Mr. Man body parts in that same space.
And on the boards, Stevie Franchise, J Kid. Turn yourself up. Turn yourself up.
My buttons, my stuff.
Turn yourself up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn myself up right now, just a tad bit. There you go.
There we go.
All right,
there
now.
we go. There we go.
Everything now seems to be in functioning order. We should be good for today. What is going on, guys?
Man, it was fucking brick this week.
Oh yeah.
I don't even think brick was the word. We need a new word.
New word for coldness?
Yeah, because
Shit. How about?
I know it was cold because I actually wore long sleeves.
How
I don't
about-
wear, I don't wear long
You want a new
sleeves.
word? You want a new word? You call it Tony Khan to be the biggest mark of the week.
Oh, he wants a new word. Tony Khan.
Yo, it was, what was it? Friday night into Saturday morning, it was 2 degrees. And then the high on Saturday was 12. Well, how was it by you, Alex?
My
Um,
God.
Nice and warm, and
Must be nice.
that's about it. Nah, it's like nice and warm, but it's still cold as shit. Like, it was nice and sunny today, but it was cold enough you could see your breath.
Oh, so like 45.
Must be nice.
I told y'all we could switch.
Nigga, it was brutal this weekend.
It was. I ain't gonna hold you. It was very cold. I felt like the winter was coming, and it was still going and going and going.
And we're not talking about Game of Thrones.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
Because we're not a Tony Khan TV special.
No, we're not.
If I say word, because then that means we'll be around 6 times in a week.
But you know what comes around every week?
Oh yes.
Cheeks of the week.
Hey.
If you are listening to this on an audio platform, do yourself a favor. Hop over to YouTube. Enjoy the first 3 minutes of the show. Enjoy the cheeks of the week. Because you're doing yourself a great disservice if you do not enjoy the cheeks of the week. So this week,
Cheeks of the week.
we have Maria Kanellis. We have Ty Conti. And we have Zelina Vega.
Cheeks of the week. Cheeks of the week.
Let me tell you, Lena Vega is just, I want to be Alistair Black. Or I could just be Alex Black. One or two. That might be me.
Her cosplay game is on 1,000.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it just seems like Tay Conti and Sammy Guevara are eternally on vacation. It must be nice.
Bruh.
It must be nice when you do coke with the boss, allegedly.
Oh.
Hey man, I don't think they're doing coke. Look, I don't think they're doing coke with the boss. I think Sammy Guevara was a cockhole.
See, I can't picture Tony Khan hooking up with a woman. He wouldn't.
I can't picture it either.
Picture
Look, I can't picture it. Look, I
Not
can't.
that I want to picture it, but
I'm about to say, look, I can't picture it either. But at the same time, can you picture Tony Khan doing anything else besides being a mark?
this is true.
I could always picture Tony Khan being a mark. That's always a given.
I see him tied up in the corner with battery cables clipped to his nipples and a fucking ball gag.
You sure to his nipple? You sure want to do
the
him like
sub.
Shane and fit it to his balls?
No, he needs it straight to the heart.
He's definitely the sub. He's definitely the sub.
He needs it straight to the heart. Kelvin's in the chat. It's your boy, the commissioner, Kelvin, the Gordy Soul of Ultra Heelz Podcast, of the real wrestling god. Recognize me. Oh yeah, the Chris Jericho cruise. That happened this week. We'll talk about it because there was a lot of dumb shit.
It was.
There was a lot of dumb shit this week in general.
No offense, I kind of wish the Chris Jericho cruise was like televised.
That would be
Like-
nice.
Yeah, they could have like put it on like Honor Club or some shit. Now that they have
Yeah,
the
like-
Honor Club.
it would be dope as hell to see. Like, I seen pictures of what happened, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. Kind of really wish I could watch that. Like, to see Chris Jericho dressed up as like Danhausen and his tag team partner be Danhausen sounds like a fun time. Like, I need that in my life.
I seen that match.
Yeah, we'll get to the cruise. Like I said, we'll talk about it. But it is time for Ultra Fantasy booking.
We got one more cheek of the week.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Before we go too far, it's not quite cheeks of the week. I just wanted to let the world know that Jordynne Grace is on some good steroids.
Yes, she is.
Allegedly.
What the heck is this?
You know what's funny? When you said steroids that day, I laughed. And then I look at her husband and I go, he's looking a little bit older. I think she just sucking the life force out of him and she just getting stronger as she does it.
Whatever the case is.
Shang Tsung is her cousin.
She on that good shit, allegedly.
Hey, look, I can tell you right now. If she's on that good stuff, it's called Jordynne Grace. It's Jordynne Grace is on what's her man name again?
Jonathan Gresham.
Yeah, she's on Jonathan Gresham's semen routine, you know, where she just put it between her toes.
Oh, Calvin said it's available on the YouTube channel. The Jericho Cruise.
Oh wow.
Oh, you fuck it up. Now I'm about to go try to find that after this show, and also after I played me some Harry Potter.
Oh, you actually got that?
The Hogwarts game?
Hell yeah, I got the damn game because I got tired of people on TikTok talking shit about wrestling and talking shit about if you buy the game, you're transphobic and you're racist. I was like, damn, good thing I'm picking mine up tonight.
Somebody gonna make fun of you and be like, "That's why you in Hufflepuff."
All right,
like that's cool.
Over to Warzone. We kicked the night off with the Acclaimed coming to the ring. Your boy Max Cass on the mic. Hey yo, listen. LA Knight and MJF. If you're waiting for them to do something fun, don't hold your breath. You can't see me like Cena. I blow out your candles on Hanukkah. You don't smell what The Rock is cooking because you're too busy sniffing Paul Heyman's yarmulke. El Paso! The Acclaimed has arrived. And then Anthony Bowens, he had a singles match, taking on the outlandish Zicky Dice. And he won nice and clean. It's Zicky Dice. You're expecting to win. Match 2. We had a tag team match. War Machine took on House of Black, represented by Malachi Black and Brody King. 77% of the votes went to the House of Black.
Jesus!
Match 3. In the women's division, Indy Hartwell took on Taya Valkyrie. And 55-45, Indy Hartwell took home the win. Match 4. It was a non-title match. World champion Darby Allin took on Solo Sikoa. And in the, I dare I say, the upset of the year so far, Solo Sikoa has defeated Darby Allin, potentially earning himself a world title match. Next up, Walter came to the ring for an interview. Renee Paquette. Walter, Hammerstone seems to be a thorn in your side. Do you plan to confront him? Renee, that overgrown man-child doesn't deserve to set foot in this ring. He lifts weights, he eats meat, and plays with his girly hair. He doesn't take this sport seriously. I plan to push him to his limits, and once I've disposed of this trash human, I will be on the quest for gold. Hammerstone, you, me, Iron Man match. I wish you luck. And the main event in the Let Freedom Ring WCW United States Open Championship Challenge, the longest name in the world because it's Cody Rhodes.
That literally was long as shit. Good Lord. You sure you didn't? Yeah, you sure you didn't want to throw in Black History Month too in there? Jesus.
We can put Black History Month in there too. Cody Rhodes defending against Machine Gun Carl Anderson. And Cody Rhodes has retained 66-34%. Of course. And that was Warzone. And now, this week's episode of Dragon Force.
Hey, yo. So we're gonna start the night off. We start the night off with Paul Heyman coming out, greeting everybody. I know it's been a long time since you've seen me, but I had to work with my other client on the other show. But now that I'm back, we're gonna start things a little different going forward now. See how we already sent one person home? We'll see about doing it again in a few days. But as of right now, we're gonna just start off by saying we want our belt back and we're not getting it. So seeing how we're not getting our title back, maybe we'll have Cesaro start somewhere else. So Cesaro will be already going into the main event against Okada for the belt. After that, we will have a tag team match. It will be Montez Ford from the Street Profits and Devon Dudley from the Dudley Boys taking on both members of the Fire Squad. After that, we will kick off as a nice little women's match. We will have Mickie James versus Mia Yim versus Gail Kim in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
This is a title match?
Nah, this is just a regular Falls Count Anywhere match. And then we will kick off a match that somebody haven't seen in a while. We will have Jay Lethal going against Hook in a tables match. Yeah. We already know who's going to win this. And then we get to our main event. We will go Cesaro versus Okada for Okada's belt. But Paul Heyman comes out with stipulation. If Okada can beat Cesaro clean, he will face Finn Balor for the world title. If Cesaro wins, Cesaro gets to go for any belt on the show, and he's automatically set as number one contender. And that will be Dragon Force.
All right.
Alrighty then. Man.
I'm starting controversy. Yay.
We all like a little controversy, don't we?
We don't, though. We do love that controversy,
Yes,
don't we?
Yes, we do.
As long as we like wrestling, we better like goddamn controversy.
It's built on controversy.
Oh, yes.
It literally is.
And the latest controversy in the bloodline. Sami Zayn has struck once again, spearing the tribal chief almost out of his shoes. It wasn't quite the Michael Cole situation, but
That was a pretty
it
big
was
spear.
a solid spear.
It was a very
solid.
Hey.
It was solid.
Hey, can we just clap for Roman for being a good sport and taking that spear as good as he did?
He took that spear very well. That was a
He
good
took
bump.
that shit beyond well.
That
And
was
the
a
sad
good
thing
bump.
is, like, we know we're going to get Cody probably versus Roman. Everybody knows this. We knew this since Cody came back. But I kind of want to see Sammy go for that at WrestleMania. I don't give a fuck about Cody.
Well, obviously, they see that, and that's why he's getting his title match at Elimination Chamber to get out the way.
It's gonna
I
end up.
don't know, man. He got a real big pop that night too. Like, it was beyond what I thought. Like, I felt like I was getting a old school Daniel Bryan kind of like title comeback run out of the blue from him. I was enjoying it when he showed up and started fighting Roman.
As much as the Sammy thing is hot, he can't be a world champion. Simply because of Saudi Arabia. Because you can't bring your world champion to Saudi Arabia.
Sounds like a personal.
So
Me.
either you can't bring him or you've got to take the belt off of him before you go, which isn't fair to him. in either way.
It wouldn't be fair to him, but it'd also be a great time for him to finally be a WWE champion and be in that list.
But at the same time, I feel like you can come back to this. You can come back to Sami being in the title picture.
But will Sami be as hot as he is right now?
No, he won't be as hot. But because you immediately put Cody right back in the place he was when he got hurt. His shelf life is now. If you put the Cody thing on pause, the crowd might sour on him for good. But the Sami thing, I feel like you can come back to.
I feel like you can.
Just don't have him do any more jackass matches.
Yeah.
And I think he should be fine. I think you can get enough time out of Sami, KO against Solo, against Jimmy. Who knows what's going on with Jay? We'll get to it. And then you take one other feud after that, and then somewhere going into SummerSlam or coming out of SummerSlam, you bring Sami back into the title picture. You can't leave him out of it too long, but I feel like you can put it on pause.
I think you're right. You can put it on pause. Sami has a big hype where it could stretch out.
Yeah.
It could definitely stretch out.
You can't put it off for too long because then people won't care anymore. But I think you can stretch it.
And you're totally right about Cody. Like, if Cody fucks this up in some way, somehow, his shine is over.
Look at the promo on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, he broke Heyman. I think that was legit. I don't think that was... Heyman's a great actor, but I think that was legit. I think he broke him with the story about giving Dusty a job in ECW, and that restored his confidence. I'm pretty sure they didn't talk before they went out. Mm-hmm. They just went out there and did it like true wrestling professionals, and they did it on the sperm of the moment.
Yeah, they did. That was a great
because you could hear the tears in Paul Heyman's voice. He sounded he's about to cry.
Yeah,
and I was like, damn. I was like, I don't think this was rehearsed. This was just right here, right now.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly convinced he broke Paul that night.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, this is not many people out there that can say they done that.
Mm-hmm. My only issue with this segment was the finish. Because they didn't, talk about him ahead of time. They didn't have an out. It was just suddenly abrupt, like, oh, the promo's over. Because Heyman said, "You were your dad's favorite son, but Roman is always the son he always wanted." And it was just over. I was like, eh. Because it went from this is beautiful, this is totally legit, they're going off the dome, and then it was like, that line was planned.
It was like merry-go-round effect.
Yeah.
It was just...
Other than the last 30 seconds, it was beautiful.
Yeah, it really was.
It was a great promo. I loved it, except that last part.
Yeah.
Definitely. It was great.
But Jey Uso is still missing.
Yeah.
We don't know where Jey is.
He's gone.
He's not answering Jimmy. Solo doesn't speak, so I don't know if Solo can actually call him.
Solo doesn't speak sentences and words.
Well, I guess he can text them, right? That's not really speaking. Yeah. That's like monks. Monks can write, but they can't speak.
That.
But I have a feeling. Well, here'd be my perfect scenario for Jey. Because you have this tag team tournament thing, and they're gonna have a title match coming up. Mm-hmm. We still haven't heard from Jey Uso. The match is going on. Jimmy says, "Fuck it, I'm gonna have to go in the match by myself. Hold it down for the bloodline, right? Whether it's Strowman and Ricochet, or whether it's Imperium, whoever it is, whoever's in the finals." So Jimmy's getting his ass kicked. He's getting his ass kicked. Halfway through the match, Jey just comes up out of nowhere. Hot tag. They win the match, right? And then he just walks back out. Doesn't say anything. He just showed up to make sure we got the belts. We good, right? We get to Elimination Chamber. He helps Roman win. He's back in the bloodline. And then, but after the match, or on Raw, or SmackDown, whatever, promo, you know what? I didn't trust him. I knew I should have stuck to my guts. He made me look bad. Fuck Sami Zayn, and he jumps back up on, kicking Sami Zayn's ass. That's my perfect scenario.
And then at WrestleMania, we got KO and Sami versus the Usos.
And that's how you get to that.
See, I want to go where you're going, but I want to go where if it comes down to KO and Sami, and that the Sami did all that to the Usos, and actually got his trust, I feel like Jay shouldn't be the one to win it. He should just tag his brother and step out because he still don't know how to feel between him and Sami after all that bullshit. And still give you that conflict of we don't know if he's still part of the bloodline. Is he still moving the type of way? Like, still give us the same good match all the way up to where you're saying that, and then just have him like, I don't know if I can fight him right now, and just walk away. There's something down the line you can give us main event Jay versus Sami Zayn in a 1-on-1, and he can square out his beef with him the right way instead of just tag teaming it all the way through from the beginning to end.
See, again, you can extend the Sami Zayn thing because now he can have a 1-on-1 feud with Jey Uso. There's possibilities to keep Sami hot, without giving him a belt right away.
Yeah, it really is. Just I don't know, like somebody said online before, this like Sami Zayn getting this kind of like hype push is like when Daniel Bryan got the hype push before the Yes Movement fully got started. Yeah. It's just something that was just organic. It happened, and I don't know if it'll ever happen again for him like that. Yeah. Like this is the most he's been hyped since he was El Generico and Sami Zayn in NXT when he was the heart and soul of NXT. Yep. There ain't really been much he's been good for, except for like comedic roles. But this is the one time that he's like full serious. He's like full ready. He's been full committed. Hell, he done broke the bloodline, made him break character too many times already throughout the course of this whole run. Like, there's not many people out here doing that.
Yeah.
Except for R-Truth. But R-Truth was a different breed. That motherfucker can make anybody break character.
Yeah. Also on I think it was on SmackDown. We had the Judgment Day. They showed up at the NASCAR event this week, which is their like preseason race, the Clash at the Coliseum in Los Angeles. There was this bit where Ray and Dom challenged each other to a race, and Ray won, and there was a fight. It's this whole corporate thing WWE's doing now. Trying to promote a sale, trying to be friendly with everybody. That's why you got the Mountain Dew pitch black match. Now we've got the NASCAR thing. Well, they've had a relationship with NASCAR because like Biggie's been at a shit ton of NASCAR events. There's allegedly a Cinnamon Toast Crunch thing about to happen in WWE. Allegedly.
Oh God, please no. Because then I can see Bray Wyatt with a Cinnamon Toast Crunch match.
Yeah, there's going to be something sponsored by Cinnamon Toast Crunch coming up.
All right. Well, here's my question.
Yeah.
Why didn't they explain what happened to Rey Mysterio on the Royal Rumble? What the heck happened?
I don't know.
It's like he just didn't show up.
Well, on Raw, when we got to Raw, before Dominic got glam slammed by Beth Phoenix, get the next slide.
Oh, before he screamed, "Mommy!"
He did explain that I beat my dad because he was weaker, yada 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 yada. Side note: when the fuck did Beth Phoenix get this thick?
Yo, she.
Oh, it's called Two Women and Being Home.
Yo,
I don't know. I'm with Ed. I'm running around slapping cheeks on live television. I don't give a fuck.
Yo,
buff.
During the entrance, every time he ran by her, it was bang bang, bang bang.
No, first of all, when he first walked out there with her, did you hear her say, "Stop that"? Mm-hmm. And he just laughed and smiled. And he ran by and tapped it 2 more times. I was like, first of all, you goddamn right, I'm tapping that goddamn thing. I wish you would tell me no on live camera. I have a rated R sex tape here again.
But yo, look at her fucking thighs though. That's fucking yams, my nigga. That's yams.
Now I need Beth Phoenix in a swimsuit so she could be part of Cheeks of the Week.
Facts.
You
know
what? I should do it.
Cheeks of the Week.
Yeah.
Cheeks of the Week.
And
Cheeks of the Week.
Carmella's back. And speaking of cheeks, her new gear is a tribute to Lita, who then came out later in the episode to help Becky Lynch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny? This was foreseen on WWE's Instagram. And there was a picture of Lita and Beth Phoenix. Lita and Becky Lynch hanging outside in front of one of the Raw trucks in a story. And I was like, why the fuck is she there? What the hell is Lita doing here? Like, is she just visiting? And then she popped out and I was like, oh, that makes sense. They already pre-told us this. Yeah. The way around.
I definitely prefer Carmella with dark hair.
You know what's funny? I prefer Carmella home because I'm tired of seeing I understand other people's gripe. Oh, yeah. Happy Carmella's back. Oh, we're happy to see you. Yay. I was like, this bitch is in the match. She's going to win, and I don't want to see that. Like, no offense. I just don't want to see her back right now. Like, she was cool. She was cool before, but now it's like, you're not the same Carmella you was before, bro. It's not hitting the same for me.
Did you see she has beef with Carmelo Hayes on NXT? Because apparently he said Mello is money, and then she tweeted out, excuse me, only one person is money, and that's me.
Oh yeah, she asked him, what did she say? She said, can somebody tell Mello from NXT to stop using my catchphrase?
Yeah.
And he said, which one? Because I have a lot of them. And she was like, what? She was like, yeah, use one of those then. He said, cool, because that one was getting old anyway. That's the reason why I used it.
Damn.
And I was like, damn, Carmella, you had to do her like that. Mm-hmm. But fuck that, do her like that. Because she's been saying that for how long? Since what? Since she got to the main roster?
Since she was with Big and Cass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
when Cass was putting hands on her.
Cass and Enzo and shit?
When Cass was putting hands on her.
Like, yeah, so that shit is, like, he got a point. That shit is old, bro. You need to have some new material. Hell, even Becky Lynch done changed her whole demand look to something different.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta evolve. You've been gone for how long now? You ain't thinking of no more catchphrases while you was gone? Hell, Corey Graves ain't writing nothing for you?
Yeah, this is true. Well, then again, they've been too busy trying to have a baby. So she's probably just been on her back for the last, 5-6 months? Back, knees, something.
I don't know. Her back was kind of strong. I don't know if she's been on her back. She might have been on her chest.
Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock both believe that the Midnight Express and Jim Cornette should be in the WWE Hall of Fame.
No offense. Half of them even still alive.
Out of the original Midnight Express, one of them died. The second version, both of them are still alive. And Jim Cornette. Okay. Oh, and Big Bubba's dead. Boss Man, he's dead. So you've got 3 out of 5.
That ain't bad.
Yeah.
We can work with that.
I think that should happen. Yeah. I think definitely that should happen.
Yeah, you've got 3 out of 5. Because a lot of speculation for who's going to be in the Hall of Fame this year has been circling the last couple of weeks. Most people believe Batista's going to headline this year since he got canceled the year of the pandemic. People are speculating Umaga. I've seen Cyndi Lauper for the celebrity wing. I've seen. I
thought Cyndi already got it.
No, because she just came back. She came back to do fucking Ronda's entrance one year. That's why she was at WrestleMania that year. I saw a couple other names. I can't remember them, but those are the main ones that I saw.
You know, it's funny. I'm at a point now where I don't really care about the Hall of Fame as I used to.
No, not really. Not really.
That's the thing. They used to make it a big event.
What up, Veldor? Veldor's in the chat.
Yeah.
Like, I care more for the Slammies than I do for the damn Hall of Fame because I'd be like, bro, I know one of these matches is match of the year.
Could be. AEW together. They've now stolen something directly from WWE. Then, now, forever together. AEW together is a rebranding of the AEW community programming Revamp includes enhanced strategies, pillars, and the addition of key staff. Tony Khan announced that the company has refreshed and refocused community outreach program under a new name, AEW Together. Moving forward, AEW Together will operate as AEW's philanthropic initiative designed to foster lasting, positive change in each of AEW market that it visits.
So, you know, that sounds to me, it sounds like Tony Khan is trying to give away free coke when he goes in the center.
Possibly.
This is how to be.
That's why y'all gonna be together. But
So-
Big Swole is not allowed.
So he just started a Mark community. Okay, that's what it is.
That's what it sounds like.
Uh-huh. Community for Marks.
I wonder if you got to pay subscription for it.
Oh, you mean like AEW Heelz, the women's empowerment group, which is $49.99 a year.
Yeah, bro. You got me fucked up.
It's $50 a year to join that group, and they just have a Zoom meeting once a month. They don't even give out like free merch or nothing. It's just a Zoom meeting like once a month.
Bro, if I pay $50 to be a part of this, somebody better be showing me a nipple flash or something. Sorry, that's just me. Fuck that. I'm not paying $50 for that. I got a better chance of paying $50 for the old school Spice Channel. At least I know I get something I want out of it.
And AEW's other big announcement for the past week, AEW launches a series of live events called AEW House Rules. So they're finally doing house shows. Mm-hmm. Apparently Tony Khan needs to make some money. Because that's what house shows are for, to make money.
Well, they just added to their schedules, to wrestle schedules, so yeah.
Niggas thought they was going to be home. Now they definitely going to be home. Because now he about to cut the roster in half of who he about to use.
Yeah, you know, when you're paying for the plane tickets for everybody, it gets expensive when you start running more shows. Mm-hmm. He's still not paying for health insurance. We knew that shit wasn't going to work.
At this point right now, don't you think Tony would just be like, hey, Dad, you should just buy the company their own plane just for the wrestlers, just so I can fly them out the shows and do all this stuff, and me paying for their tickets?
That doesn't quite work the same as with like football or when like WWE goes overseas, because everybody's flying from home to an event as opposed to, we're all already in this city and now we're going to fly to Saudi Arabia. It's kind of a different thing. So the plane situation doesn't work as well as you think it would.
I don't know. It's just like, when you think about how much money you have, what you can do, how to make more money when you got money like that, you just think outside the box. You just think inside the McDonald's Happy Meal box. Because I don't know what the fuck you be talking about.
Again, Tony Khan's a mark. He always takes a picture with the fucking Jaguars coach. He tries to take pictures with the Fulham team, but they don't give a fuck about Tony Khan in Europe. They hate him.
Do you blame them?
No, I don't.
The ultimate fanboy Mark.
Tell you, bro, Tony Khan beat his meat with icy hot looking at old photos.
So the title of today's show is Isiah Kassidy is canceled. This man moaned in Kenny Omega's ear. He said, Sir, it's Black History Month. Out of here with that fuck shit.
First of all, I was so confused when he did that because I thought I was hearing shit. I was like, wait, what is that? It was like, yo, he moaned his ear. I was like, what? Wait, what?
Get
I
that
gotta go play this back.
nigga out of here. It is Black History Month. We are not trying to have that. Get the fuck out of here.
This guy
First
over
of
here
all,
getting
one,
canceled.
he looked like he really scared Kenny Omega. You saw Kenny like pushed off him for real?
And I know Kenny Omega's into some weird shit, but damn, where did that come from?
That was
Kenny
weird
was
for
like,
Kenny
nah, my
Omega.
boy, I'm gonna need you to step your little ass back. I don't know what that was. That wasn't even a
weird for
script.
Kenny
Give
Omega.
me 3 feet. I need 3 feet.
Like back the
3 feet.
Back the
Nah, what happened to him? Oh yeah, we sent him down to developmental. Yeah, I ain't got one. Now you understand why we sent him there.
Not like
man
he's
ain't got
ever
no
on
job.
TV anyway.
Yeah,
right
well,
next
you
to
know,
the
he's on TV
WWE
more than
one.
Keith Lee and them is right now.
That's true.
It's right in the corner of the WWE one. Yeah. It's like a little strip mall. In the middle.
What is this? This is the AEW sandwich shop. This is the developmental.
We do catering here too.
Well, technically, the Nightmare Factory is still the AEW developmental because QT still works there.
we mostly do catering. We don't do.
We do catering for WWE events. That's how some of our guys end up on their shows.
Valdor said that pick is so awkward it looks like an AI did it. It's like, nah, that man stood there
Someone
and
AI'd
said
Kenny Omega in there.
in his ear.
I ain't gonna lie.
I
Kenny
don't remember
Omega
what the
does look-
segment was about at this point. I just know this man said,
Yeah, he did. He moaned in his ear, and the motherfucker Kenny looked at him like he about to punch him in the face.
Kenny Omega does look like an AI though. Look at it again. Hold on. There you go. It does look like an AI that was drawn in there.
Yo, he do. His face looked deformed as shit.
Yo,
he was like super tan that night. So that's probably why he looks like an AI.
Ooh, Matt. Is that Matt?
First of all,
Yeah, that's Matt. That's
yeah.
Matt.
Yeah, that's
First
Matt.
of all, I got a real question. What was that whole segment anyway?
That's what
that
I just
segment
said.
just felt
I don't
all
remember
types
what
of
the
weird.
segment was about at this point. After the moan, I just blocked out anything else that happened.
Well, like, it was kind of weird because we don't miss shots, right? Shoot ball. Then they come in there. I was like, I'm confused. What is happening here? What are we doing? Because I don't know if y'all are trying to start beef or start one of them weird gay pornos. I'm confused. What's happening?
I believe Ethan Page, Matt Hardy, and Isiah Kassidy challenged for the trios titles. I think that was what was accomplished. I think
It was. I think he needed to get hurt by accident, and then you replace him with somebody else,
word.
anybody, because
By
that was
accident
weird. Like,
quotation.
I've never felt awkward over a wrestling moment from something on TV until that day.
Chris Jericho. Remember when he was arguing with Vanguard One on TV? He's now arguing with ADT on Twitter. Hey,
What?
ADT, I've been on hold for 3 hours trying to give you my money. Can you contact me so I can pay this bill? Because you're wasting your time at this point. Bad customer service. Sir, you are a multi-millionaire. You don't have an accountant to pay your fucking bills.
Oh nah,
When did
Chris
Twitter
Jericho old
become-
school, bro. He
What?
call them niggas in and do it the old fashioned way.
What does your wife do except storm the Capitol? Huh? What?
Um,
She should be the one making the phone calls to pay the bills. You the one working.
I was say, you know what she do besides storm the Capitol? She plays with Chris Jericho's Lion Salt.
Did she tell him to tweet this on Twitter and just like
What the?
instead of going to the
I'd
actual
be
site?
damned if I had his money and I'm paying my own fucking bills. I'm paying somebody to do that for me.
But why is he using Twitter instead of going to their actual like career site or email site just to
'Cause I-
evaluate?
This isn't the
Because
first time he's done this. He did this a couple weeks ago to, I think it was like fucking like Arby's or something.
He is a grown man child.
He is a Karen.
He is a grown Karen.
Again,
Chris
what the CM
Jericho.
Punk said.
I work with fucking children.
Chris Karenko. That's his new name.
I-
now.
I'm-
Chris Karenko.
I'm starting to really believe CM Punk every day, every time somebody does some childish shit in AEW now.
And the most childish thing of all that Chris Jericho does is the Chris Jericho Rager at Sea. Of course, the whole fucking Japs was there in matching stupid Hawaiian get-ups or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that shit. Yeah. And of course, Jake Hager still got his fucking purple hat on. That doesn't.
He sleeps with that shit on, bro. Like,
He
That's him.
probably showers with it on. He has sex with it on.
He goes to the gym with it.
He goes to the gym with it on.
Sleeps with it.
probably swims with it. He probably swam with it on the boat.
Probably.
No offense, but them all wearing the same outfits. You know that weird white couple that be like swingers and want you to join them. That's what they look like.
Yep. That's it. I didn't see any upside down pineapples, but you know.
Hey man, look, it's a ship. They probably somewhere.
That's true.
You know that's the sign of swingers, right? An upside down pineapple. Yeah. Also red Adirondack chairs. If they have that in their yard, they are swingers.
Oh, what chair?
An Adirondack chair. It's a specific type of yard chair. If they have that,
I don't even know what that chair looks like.
I'm sure you sell them at Home Depot. I'm sure. Go ask somebody like the lawn furniture section. They know what an Adirondack chair is. If it's
You
red,
got to message that to me on Instagram so I can take that to work and be like, hey, excuse me, what is this? Where is this at? I just want to know what people come in here and buy these.
It has to be a red Adirondack chair. If they have one in their yard, they are swingers. Which was weird because they would sell them at my job too, and they were just a giant stack of red ones, and nobody was buying them, but they were buying the brown ones and the green ones and the yellow ones, but the red ones stayed.
Maybe they're not swingers. They're not swingers then.
Motherfuckers knew. They was like, nah, brother, this ain't us. Not Samantha, we're not doing this. You're not getting that chair. I don't want Mike next door to be coming over here.
And pounding your guts out.
I'm trying to be at work. I come home, all of a sudden, my character at 99, but my controllers are dead and shit. No, I don't want that, bitch.
The major players were on the cruise, and Zack Ryder, a.k.a. Matt Cardona, is the first ever Jericho Cruise Oceanic champion. He's now adding to his belt collection. The Jericho Cruise Oceanic champion.
The belt that was just made up.
Yep.
Yeah.
For this cruise that he probably didn't get to take home.
I'm sure Jericho probably had 2 made. Or 3.
This is Jericho we're talking about. I don't know if he had 2 made. I think Jericho just had it on the cruise because, like, you don't do that cruise like what, twice a year?
Yeah, I think he does like one in the spring and one in the fall, something like that.
Yeah, so he gonna let you take that home for that damn long. He gonna have that shit in his house that he do another cruise again.
Yeah. And as you were talking about, Jericho decided to suck the life of somebody else that has some popularity. Jerichohausen was a thing. And they won I think it was an 8-man tag because the Acclaim was involved.
Hey, is that Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
Is it?
Yeah, that's Hacksaw.
Oh, shit. I didn't even notice that.
I recognize.
Oh, yeah.
I recognize that guy.
I don't know how I looked at that picture like 10 times and did not notice that was
I
Hacksaw.
met that guy. I met him.
You met that
Duke.
guy?
Yeah, I met that guy with Duke at TGI
wow.
Fridays.
Oh, yeah. Y'all
Oh,
did
wow.
mention
Remember
that.
that?
I remember, yeah.
Remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It was a great night. I made him call this guy because he was late. So I told Hacksaw, yo, just call him. Just call
Hold
him.
on. Go back to the previous slide.
All right.
Valdor said, why does Jericho looks like he leaves those socks on when he's slamming cheeks?
Yo,
I was gonna say something about them slacks, yo. I don't know if anybody caught him.
bruh, I can literally see Chris Jericho now with that damn red lawn chair in his yard.
He's gonna do the lion saw on that lawn chair.
And during one of the seminar things on the last day, Dan Lambert, who is a notorious belt collector in terms of being like a fan and collecting memorabilia.
Buying them, yes.
Yeah. Dan Lambert gifted Chris Jericho with the original oval IC belt, WWE Intercontinental belt, from 1999.
I haven't seen that belt in ages.
Meaning WWE did not own the original belt.
Yeah, for real.
Mm.
It was still in WWF at the time, so
Yeah.
yeah.
So whoever the last champion to hold that belt took that shit home and then sold it to somebody or gave it away for some coke, and somehow Dan Lambert got a hold of it.
Wasn't it Cody?
Yeah. So what did Cody do with the belt when he left?
Cody said, "I need that bread." You know, like I told you, my dad was out of work, so was I. So that shit had to go.
Yep.
Wow.
I just thought about that. I'm like, Cody was last person because then he introduced the old school white one.
Yeah, the old school white one. Yep, that was on his watch. Yep. So somebody forgot to say, "Hey, can we have that belt before he left that night?"
And it was like, oops. Well, I'm gonna have to make another one.
Oops.
I'm about to say he pulled the Blaze and went to WCW and threw that bitch in the garbage.
What belt? What was it? The WCW TV title where it's just missing and nobody knows where the fuck it is.
Yeah, nobody knows where. Like when WWE acquired WCW, that was one of them belts that just vanished. Nobody knows where it went.
Speaking of Hacksaw, I think he was the last champion, and allegedly he put it down and somebody like threw it in a dumpster. That's the story he tells, I believe. Like he went backstage, he put it down with like his gear or whatever, and when he came back to his gear, the belt was gone.
Damn, I wish I had that question when I met him.
Yeah, I believe it was him, because on what was the show, the WWE Hidden Treasures?
Yeah.
When they were looking for that belt, and I believe that was the story one of the memorabilia people told. That's what they believe happened to the belt.
I'm still on the Kane episode where they were finding his first mask.
Oh yeah,
DVD.
yeah.
Yeah, and they found his second mask, but it's still worth a lot.
It is hard to believe that Kane doesn't have his own mask.
Mm-hmm.
No offense, but if WWE don't put that original Kane outfit in there just so I can play with him, that 2K can sit on shelves for all I give a rat's ass.
Facts.
I want that Unabomber outfit they had.
The Unabomber.
Do you remember that Unabomber outfit that he did in the beginning? Yo, I want that in the game. I want that in 2023.
Well, yeah, that reminds me. I got to ask you this question about that. So, seeing how this game's supposed to be coming out, and they keep showing up all this gameplay footage, I ain't hear not one person that got a chance to play the game early about these damn controls. Why is everybody being secretive? I'm about to be pissed off if it's the same controls from last year.
Man.
I'm gonna guess they're the same because nobody said anything.
But I told you guys too. I was gonna get to this too, dude. Didn't everything I said that I wanted in the game just come out?
Yeah.
SmackDown Fist.
Yep.
ECW Hammerstein Ballroom.
Yep.
Freaking everything.
Oh, and for me, extended entrances, custom entrances.
Yes.
I can now put 5,000 seconds of pyro in my entrance.
Oh God, you going back to that again when your Xbox start freezing?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna glitch the game with pyro. Best believe I'm gonna glitch the game with pyro.
Oh man.
That's what I do. I live for this shit.
This is probably going to be the most, I guess, anticipated WWE games that we want.
Yes, because they put shit back in.
Finally.
The shit that
All the
actually
good
worked,
shit.
they're putting back in.
The SmackDown Fist stage is officially in the game, back in the game. Finally, you don't have to make them anymore. It's actually in the game. The Titantron's work. Everything.
Because before it was just like an option, but they didn't have the full arena.
They didn't.
Yeah.
No. But now we got the full arena, and I'm glad. I'm glad. Shit.
So one of these beautiful people on Al Gore's internet, they put together a little chart on top 10 AEW YouTube videos for the month of January 2023. What overwhelmingly got the most views in the first 24 hours, with 817,420 views in the first 24 hours, was Mark Briscoe and Jay Lethal tribute to Jay Briscoe. The second closest was, did Darby Allin retain the TNT title against the House of Black, with 249,000 views. Thank you for finally putting the Briscoes on TV. Because somebody actually gives a fuck.
It took one of them to lose their life by accident to get put on regular television and to get some views. That's sad.
That's kind of sad, though.
Yeah. Notice there's nothing even close on this fucking chart. Nothing.
Yeah, I don't see anything that's even remotely, like, interesting.
Let's see. Did Malachi Black succeed in ending Ortiz and Kingston friendship? Does Brian Cage make it 2 in a row over Willie Mack? Does Daniel Garcia end Action Andretti's winning ways? Can Jungle Boy overpower Ethan Page? Like, nobody else. This was like all like clips from like fucking Dark. Everything else, nobody's watching on their YouTube channel for the first day. Just fucking the Briscoes. That was the biggest viewed video in the last month. The Briscoes.
Damn.
Yeah, not even close. Not even close. 4 times the views of anything else.
Mm-hmm.
And where's Mark Briscoe? He wasn't even mentioned on TV last week. Even though
Word, they just gave that man that match, and then that was, you go ahead and go back to the corner of your room. We don't need you no
even
more.
though they have announced he's all elite, not even a mention. Not even a mention. Okay, he doesn't got to be on TV. You didn't even say the man's name.
Come on, the guy just lost his brother too, man. Come on.
You need
give him
you need to do him like you do Roman in the Bloodline. You should acknowledge that man. That motherfucker was not supposed to be at AEW.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh
well, so
his brother would have tore it down.
In about 2 months, we know where his brother would be at. He would be working in the back. They're going to give him probably a corporate job and some kind of title. And then we won't hear from him again for a while, like we did with Owen Hart's wife after that tournament.
That was the biggest crack of shit at Owen Hart tournament.
It was.
Bro, first of all, that shit was already preset. We already knew who was winning. My thing was, I think they only did that shit just for the simple fact that they already had the Warrior Award, and they was like, we need something similar, and that was close as they can get to being similar.
Yeah, and then they bought the rights to put Owen Hart in this game that's never going to come out.
Oh, you mean fight?
Hey man,
Wait forever?
Yeah, wait forever.
Hey man, look, that game's gonna come out.
When 2K14 is coming out.
No, I was say that game's gonna come out when the PlayStation 8 come out.
Well, they've already announced PlayStation 6 launch, right?
So yeah, so we're not that far away. We still got time.
What did they say? 2027? Is it 2027?
It was 2026 or 7?
I thought it was 7.
I think, yeah.
Okay.
I think you're right.
Yeah, so look, we ain't got that far. You know, the years are going by fast now.
Valor said Mark Briscoe disappeared faster than Miro.
Damn.
Yo, Miro did disappear though.
Miro, he had a match on Dark.
Again.
I believe 2 weeks ago. That was his first appearance since he told Tony Khan, I don't want to lose to somebody on pay-per-view.
Is his gimmick a magician or something? Like
I guess so. No, he's not a magician. Well, he can be a magician. Chris Jericho's a wizard, I believe. He's also the Ocho.
I mean, and Miro should be a wizard then. Because he's never showing up every time. He's been doing his disappearing act every freaking week.
Maybe he's wrestling in Walmart like these people.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Please let me know where this is. There's wrestling in the middle of Walmart.
I really want to see Walmart wrestling. Walmart, get your Walmart wrestling.
Just in the middle of the kids section, there's a wrestling.
First of all, that's somewhere in the South. That's somewhere in the South. I can tell you somewhere in the South, just by that man sitting there in that front row in his little chair. That's somewhere in North South. It's somewhere in North South or of a Carolina somewhere, and I gotta find it.
Come get your wrestling next to the shirts and clothes, next to the shirts and socks.
We have starter T-shirts on sale for $4.97, and you can watch Uncle Jim Bob's Wrestling Federation in all four.
We have wrestling.
First of all, I just want to know one thing about this: who authorized this and said, "Okay, you can have it"? What Walmart manager let that happen?
Well, you remember fucking how Marco Stunt got found? He was wrestling in a fucking mall. He jumped off the second floor into the ring.
Wow.
That's how they found Marco Stunt.
Well,
wrestling just in the middle of some random ass mall. There's a wrestling ring in the hallway, and he jumped off the second balcony down to the ring.
Man. Now there's wrestling in a Walmart.
Now Walmart, yep.
Now we have clearance sales and body slams. Clearance sales and body slams.
Yo, I can tell you right now, back to school sales are gonna be awesome. Because they're gonna be like, if you can't find it, get in the ring and fight for it.
Valor said Walmart is gonna have a great value Roman Reigns at this rate.
Hey man, he's gonna be Hispanic. His name is gonna be Roman Ortiz.
No. He's gonna be Ramon Reigns.
Ramon
Reigns, like Ramon Rodriguez.
Ramon. Rodriguez.
Walmart Pro Wrestling.
Oh my God.
Imagine Walmart
Right.
bought WWE.
If the turnbuckles are on sale on clearance.
Imagine Walmart bought WWE and you just had every show in Walmart.
Oh my God.
Just sell out of Walmart.
And they're gonna broadcast it on their TVs in the back.
You're gonna be like, you're gonna try to use a Walmart bathroom. There's gonna be a wrestler in it. Like, hey man, I'm in the stall, bro. I got a shit. I don't give a damn what you doing.
I'm preparing for my next card.
You can buy WWE tickets on the Walmart app.
Wow.
Oh, I'm definitely not buying them up there. 'Cause that app is garbage. I'd rather go Ticketmaster and get rate before I go fucking buy shit on Walmart app for fucking something like that. No.
WPW, Walmart Pro Wrestling.
A ladder match for school supplies.
Oh, bruh, can you imagine the meet and greets they have there? Motherfuckers be like by the frozen food section.
Somebody Van Daminated a guy in the kitchenware section.
Hey man, I can tell you right now
pot.
though, they won't have to go far for their hardcore and their wrestling supplies. They're
yep.
right down aisle 7.
That's
Yep.
true. That's true.
You got tables, ladders, and chairs in aisle 17.
The TLC section, aisle 17.
And if you buy 2 ladders, you get a table for free.
And then you can go to the dairy section and recreate Stone Cold and Booker T.
You know, fans, I'm surprised WWE haven't really retried to create that.
That one's too iconic to recreate. I'm sorry.
Bruh,
one's
there's a
too
lot of things
iconic.
to kind of recreate, but WWE, if Vince was in charge, it still would go down.
Maybe Triple H would do something special with that. I don't know.
If he does, it got to be inside Walmart. It can't be inside no random place. It got to be
That
inside
would
a
be-
Walmart
It
or
has to
hell,
be a
Sam's
big
Club. Sam's Club is
superstore.
big enough.
It has to be a big superstore. It has to top the little.
The Walmart Superstore.
Yo, somebody getting their ass beat on.
The one that's like the size of an Amazon warehouse.
Yes, you got to go to Sam's Club. Sam's Clubs are like huge.
Yeah.
They are
Or-
pretty huge.
Or if they want to be badass and do a wrestling ring, they get Home Depot. They got all the supplies right there to build a ring.
Facts.
That is fact. Definitely.
Well, it's been another exciting episode of the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast. I am Darth Messiah, and you, sir?
Alex the motherfucking Hill.
Good night, J Kid.
Good night to all. A good night.
Peace.
Peace.